So things are looking really tough for employees in BYJU'S sales department. Welcome to Backstage with Millionaires. I'm Caleb, your host. And what's happening here is that as BYJU'S is targeting profitability by March of 2023, they're actually taking some pretty extreme measures to cut costs. And one of these measures is directly linking the salaries of their sales employees with their performance. So in this new structure, there are multiple tiers consisting of different targets and salaries, and employees can choose whichever tier they want. But let me give you guys an example. So let's picture an employee who's opting for a salary bracket of 5 lakh rupees per annum or less. So this employee would need to meet sales targets of 1.2 lakh rupees for the first month and then 3.6 lakh rupees for the subsequent next 2 months. Or alternatively, if a sales executive opted for a salary bracket of more than 5 lakh rupees per annum, then they would be expected to meet a revenue target of between 3.6 lakh rupees to 4.8 lakh rupees in 2 months. In fact, a couple of employees at BYJU'S revealed that some of the targets that BYJU'S is setting are simply unachievable. What's more, employees who meet less than 70% of their revenue targets are asked to leave the company without PIP. That's performance improvement plans, according to the updated policy. All right, next up in the news, Mumbai-based EV startup PMV Electric is all set to unveil their first ever electric car on the 16th of November, 2022. So the team at PMV have developed an everyday use electric car called EVs. And as of now, this car is just a prototype, but the founder of the company, Kalpit Patel, has said that the EV is going to be priced at an affordable range. So EVs is said to have a range of about 200 kilometers and a maximum power of 200 horsepower. It's definitely going to be fun to see the response that they get from this EV once it's unveiled. All right, next up, let's move into our bird's eye segment now, because at least 10 Indian startups have raised more than $1 million this week, with the total coming in at $237 million. First up, we have one company in the consumer electronics space, Boat, and they raised 26% of all the funds. That's $60 million. And I'm pretty sure that you know about Boat. They're a Mumbai-based brand selling electronics and wearables. Next, we have one company in the HR management space, Keka, and they raised 25% of all the funds. That's $57 million. Now, Keka is a Hyderabad-based cloud-focused HR company that helps businesses to manage staff profiles, track attendance, process recruitments, and also analyze performance. Next up, we have one startup in the shared electric mobility space, Green Cell Express, and they've raised 24% of all the funds. That's $55 million. And Green Cell Express is a Mumbai-based startup offering electric mobility as a service. And they're also running the first intercity e-bus for Maharashtra Regional State Transport from Pune. And then finally, we have one company in the space tech space, Agnikul Cosmos, and they've raised 5% of all the funds. That's $20 million. And Agnikul Cosmos is a Chennai-based startup that's building India's first private small satellite rocket. All right, next up, just a couple of quick updates for you guys now. First of all, Zoho has crossed the $1 billion mark for its revenue in the calendar year of 2021. Zoho's CEO said that the company's diversified and money-saver product portfolio is what helped Zoho to do this. Also, India has emerged as the fastest growing market for Zoho in 2021 as their India revenue grew by 77%. And just to give you guys a bit of context here, in comparison to Zoho, Freshworks reported a total revenue of $371 million in the calendar year of 2021 against a loss of $204.8 million, while Zoho is unit economics positive. All right, next up in the news, Zomato has introduced a new feature called Zomato Pay. So Zomato started this pilot in Hyderabad earlier this year, and now the feature is being made available in cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Bengaluru, Ahmedabad, and Kolkata. All right, next up, we are quickly approaching 200 followers on our BTS Instagram account, insidebwm. So if you want to see Backstage with Millionaires, bloopers, and stuff that we do behind the scenes, then make sure to head over there and help us get to 200 followers. All right, that is all the startup news that I have for you guys this week. I really hope that you enjoyed the video and that you learned a lot from it. Big thanks now to all of our Backstage with Millionaires members, our unicorns, our decacorns, and our hectacorns. And also big thanks to you for watching this video through to the end. All right, I will see you in the next one. I really need help. How do I say Zomato? Zomato. To. Zomato. I'm gonna have some Zomato. All right, next up, Zomato has introduced Zomato Pay. Ah, I'm getting it.